Alright, Cam. So in this video, I'm going to be going over how you'll be able to start the Zoom session, the Zoom webinar for the Fireside chats. So first things first, you want to make sure that you actually have your presentation open and ready to go. You'll click on Share and then Present over here. And you don't want to do the standard, you want to do the presenter view if you do have two screens. So you do the presenter view and then click Present. And then you'll move the audience window to your second window. That way folks are able to view it, and that's the window that you'll be sharing on Zoom. But for right now, we'll be leaving it as is. So once that's up, what you'll be doing is going back to Zoom. You'll click on Start Practice Webinar. Open up the room. And it should be popping up any second. Great. Fantastic. So once it's open and ready to go, you can see it says Start Webinar and a couple of features. You'll share your screen, but you'll be sharing your screen that, like I said earlier, is showing the actual presentation. Click on that, share sound, and then boom, you should be ready to go. And then you can see from here, you'll have your toolbar also available on your other window so that you can kind of like play around with it to make sure that you have what you need. After this, you also want to make sure that you have your script for the virtual fireside chats. This script can be found within the S drive. So when you're looking for it, you'll go to the share drive, go to SOAR, then you'll go to parent family oriented programs, and then fireside chats, and then you'll see right here it says fireside chat script 2022. Great. So once you're on there, you'll follow the instructions that are located on the very top of the fireside chat script. So one thing you want to do, make sure is that you have the Facebook Live ready to go. So as you activate that, you'll go down to your toolbar, click on where it says More. Then you'll move on up to set where it says Live on Facebook. Click on that. If this happens, no worries. All you have to do is just open a different window with Facebook, and then you'll be able to actually go back to the account. So you get into your account. Perfect. Close this window out again. Try this again. Okay, give me a second. Boom, and then go to the fireside chat. There we go. So let's try that again, one more time. All right, it's being a little wonky on us, no worries. Let's see, close this out. Try it one more time. There it is. Sorry about that. So once you're on here, like we mentioned over the summer, make sure that when you're sharing it, you share it onto your Facebook page and not your own personal page. So click on your page and then make sure that says parent family orientation. Great. Once that's finished, you'll leave it as is, and you don't have to worry about going live until you actually start broadcasting the actual presentation. After that, make sure you have the list of pre-made questions. Like I said, it's located in the folder right here under PFO virtual questions. In the event that you don't have questions in there, just make them up on the fly or even ask your students help you out as well. All right, moving along, have the evaluation link ready and available. That evaluation link is already located here in the script at the very bottom. But in the event that you don't have it or don't have access to it, Jesse, Valeria, or Raquel should have access to it as well. Perfect. Once that's going, you'll send out a reminder to all of our participants 30 minutes before. So send out the reminder, you just go to Zoom, and then you'll scroll down, and typically down here you'll see where it says registration settings. You'll see all the people that have registered. All of that you'll do is click on edit, and I'll actually show you what it looks like on one that's already set up. So we have one set up for tomorrow for basic needs. Currently we have 13 people registered for it. So to remind them of it, we'll click on edit, and then click on this button up here to select all of them, and then we'll resend the confirmation email, and that's that. So you'll do that to make sure that you've sent out all the reminders to all of our folks that will be joining us in the actual room. Up next, you have to make sure you turn off the chat functions. So click on chat. They should already be off, but just double check. Click on more. And then on here it says hosts and panelists can chat with panelists, and then attendees can chat with no one, which is correct. Great. After that, we'll have to make sure we turn on the live transcripts. So you go to live transcripts, which is located on the toolbar where it says more. Click on live transcripts, and then enable auto transcripts, as you can see on here. Fantastic. So now all the things that are being said will be able to be recorded. I do recommend that you turn it off so it doesn't get in the way of your toolbar. So what I usually do is just click on hide subtitles, and that way you don't have to worry about them popping up, and then your audience will be able to actually see them when you're broadcasting. Awesome. And then up next is just make sure you have the music obviously ready to go in your for the event. So usually I just use this link, but you can use any link that you also have on YouTube. Click on that. Boom, you have music ready to go. And then last but not least, as you can see up here where it says you are currently in practice session, once you click on start webinar, then the webinar will start automatically, and people that are in the waiting room will be let in. The room will start recording it as well. And then once you click on start webinar, make sure you also go over to the Facebook page that you had to broadcast and click on go live. Once you go on go live, then you'll be broadcasting on Facebook Live as well, and you'll get a little notification. But once again, that all starts after you click on start live. After that starts, you go back to your presentation, and then from here, you start reading the script and just saying, as you can see on here, good morning, parents, family members, and supporters, and welcome to CSULB's Fireside Chat. And then as you can read along, you'll follow the script. Everything that's on italicized font is what you'll read off. So you'll go from there, you'll read it, and then you'll introduce the speakers, follow the script, and then go from slide to slide, kind of going with talking about Zoom etiquette, Zoom foundations, Zoom functions, the presenters, talking about who the presenter will be today, and then you go and allow the participants to actually be able to follow and share their screens, and then you'll be able to kind of go and wait and hang back until the very end when you have questions. Once you get to the questions portion, that's when folks will be able to ask questions using the Q&A function, similar to how we use it over the summer with parent-family orientation. And ideally, you want to go to like maybe 2:30, 2:40, but if you end early, there's no problem in that. Some parents just don't have questions to ask, and that's okay. Once you do that, you'll finish that with questions, then you move over to letting folks know to join the Peach Flagging portal, talk about what's a part of it, and all this information is also located on the script. So if you don't know what to say or forget, like I said earlier, it's all located on here. I think I'll share with them how they can stay connected with us, what they can do to get involved, and if they have questions, who to contact. And last but not least, you'll let them know how they can help us improve by taking the short survey quiz that's located in the script as well. We'll just drop this in the chat for everyone to see, and then make sure that when you send out in the chat, you send it to everyone, like that. Once it goes out, you'll basically be all set, and then you'll be able to end off the room, say go Beach, and you'll be golden from there. Again, if you have any questions, let me know, and see you soon.